Grossing a modest $11 million when it was released in March of 1991, this Brian Gordon teen romantic dramedy rarely excites and generally feels like a low-budget made-for-TV movie. Taking place over the course of a long evening inside a Target department store, Frank Whaley stars as a lowly janitor who is working his first night shift alongside the criminally gorgeous Jennifer Connelly, a socialite daughter of a wealthy businessman. Whaley is decently endearing as the town liar, but isn't quite suited for leading man material. His character clearly hopes for something more out of his dead-end life, perhaps even the affection of an old high school crush, whom he now finds himself alone in the big store with all night. As a 21-year-old bombshell, Connelly is downright distractingly beautiful here, but the icing on the cake is the future Academy Award winner's acting chops, mixing subtle flirtation with frustrated anxiety impeccably well. Also, a scene where she rides a small mechanical horse is quite memorable. These are relatable characters struggling to figure out the next big step in their life, with Connelly countering Whaley's own self-deprecating outlook by saying, "At least you have some control over your life," before lamenting about her own situations.
I was debating.
What?
Whether or not to get arrested for shoplifting.
Doesn't your father own like $10 million worth of real estate in this town?
Well, it's not my fault.
No, I didn't imply such. It just seems funny that someone of your,
Wealth?
if you will, would be shoplifting.
I didn't do it. I chickened out.
Would consider shoplifting.
It's a long, dull, self-indulgent, highly unromantic story about an overbearing father, deceased mother and brother, and a completely confused girl. Looks a little like me.
Even though the movie is extremely short at just 83 minutes, their chemistry has plenty of time to blossom, thanks largely in part to writer John Hughes' great dialogue. It's difficult not to root for their relationship to succeed, as you watch it unfold practically in real time. The PG-13 rated film has plenty of comedy hijinks afoot as well, like a quick cameo scene by the always amusing John Candy. The score by Thomas Newman isn't anything special, but repeated use of cheesy pop ballads helps cement the picture's mood. Mostly all of the camera work here are locked down medium to wide shots, which does little to liven up the dull atmosphere of an empty department store. Just as the story begins to settle in and seriously examine the hardships and dilemmas facing wayward young adults, the plot does an about-face for the absurd when a ridiculous burglary attempt is introduced. The goofy would-be thieves hold our protagonist hostage, and the playful and poignant romantic comedy thread is entirely abandoned for silly pratfalls and a rushed ending that leaves much to be desired. If not for some of the names attached to this project, there'd be no reason to see it, let alone watching it sometime again. Career opportunities. Resounding romance, if haphazardly delivered. And here's my score on the Rate-O-Matic, a 4. This film isn't nearly as interesting as Hughes' other coming-of-age adventures, and it's far too short to effectively finish the story it began. But some cute moments and Jennifer's astonishingly good looks make it worth seeing. But it's still just meh.